Hi everyone. Right now I'm going to show you how I recommend that you apply your base coat. I have Jamberry Strengthening Base Coat. I know some of you have samples to try of this. I do recommend a strengthening base coat for anyone who's looking for longer or stronger nails. The reasoning is your nails are made up of layers of keratin cells. And the strengthening base coats work by creating a cross link in between those cells, and that in turn strengthens the nail. So what you're going to do is just paint it on like you normally would polish or a lacquer. And what you're going to do that maybe is a little bit different from what you've done in the past is you are going to cap the end. And you can do that either by swiping across the edge of the nail or by sort of dabbing, going back a little bit backwards. And then you can go down and clean up afterwards if you feel like you need to. Okay, and then the other thing that we're going to do that's a little bit different, I need to open a new bottle here, this one's getting kind of low, is you are going to actually apply it right to the back of the nail too if you have the length. And if you're just getting started, you may not have the length yet, but you probably will within a couple of weeks have a lot more length to work with there. Okay, so that's all that we're doing with the base coat is you're just going to apply it to the top of the nail. Make sure you cap the edge and get the underside. Again, with the strengthening base coat, one of the other advantages is that it's going to keep water off of your nails. And it's going to really minimize the damage water can do to your nails. So if you're someone who washes your hands frequently, or maybe if you, like when you're doing dishes or you submerge your hands a lot in water, you probably already know it's very damaging to your nails. What happens is those cells of keratin, when they take on water, they swell, and then when they dry out, they shrink. And the constant swelling and shrinking, it really causes cracks and dryness, and it can cause a lot of damage. So this is one way you're gonna protect or prevent that from happening, is you're going to try to keep water off of your nails in the first place, and this is one of the ways that you're going to do that. So between the strengthening action of the strengthening base coat and the minimized exposure to water, this should make a big difference in your nail health. And again, you do not feel obligated that you have to get this brand, but if you are looking to add strength, I do recommend a strengthening base coat, because that is, don't use a top coat, because top coat and base coat have different purposes, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. But I do recommend a strengthening base coat. If you have one at home, you can use that one. And again, like this is the one that I use. So any questions, just let me know. Thanks.